this might be crooked, but we're just gonna go for it because we want this video to happen at some point, and I'm gonna make it happen. I'm so busy, but I'm gonna make this happen. Hi, my name is Sully, and welcome back to the Little Reader's Corner. So I'm not doing TBRs exactly, but I would like to share what I'm currently reading because I want to talk about what I'm reading right now. So what I've been perpetually reading for the last couple months is still Priory of the Orange Tree. That's right, I never finished it. I'm just gonna read the inside flap because, do you see this? I can't explain this plot without spoiling everything. A world divided, a queendom without an heir. An ancient enemy awakens. The House of Baronet has ruled Innis for 1,000 years. Still unwed, Queen Sabran IX must conceive a daughter to protect her realm from destruction, but assassins are getting close to her door. Ede Duran is an outsider at court. Though she has risen to the position of lady-in-waiting, she is loyal to a hidden society of mages. Ede keeps a watchful eye on Sabran, secretly protecting her with her forbidden magic. Across the dark sea, Tane has trained all her life to be a dragon rider, but is forced to make a choice that could see her life unravel. Meanwhile, the divided East and West refuse to parley, and forces of chaos are rising from their sleep. Ta-da! That is a lot better of an explanation than I ever could have given it. I would have just said dragons, love, conflict, chaos. Who wrote it better? I don't know. I am getting quite a bit further though. I'm on this one right now because I was listening to the audiobook and then I had to catch up on the physical version to mark things. So the way I read is complicated, and this is why it takes me forever to read, because I like to, where are they? See, I like to annotate and highlight my books. However, I haven't been paid in a couple months, so I can't buy new highlighters, and they're very much out of ink. So I have to either bite the bullet and read it without annotating it, which just kind of bothers me a little bit, or I have to wait. So this one I have to wait with because, first off, this is intense. I should have finished it over summer. I was planning on finishing it over summer. I'm not gonna finish it over summer because I start school in a week. And it's my birth week right now. Ding! So this isn't gonna happen, but to be clear, I really enjoy this book. Like, you might think that I don't enjoy this book because I haven't finished it yet, but that is to the contrary. I am enjoying this book, and that's why it's taking me forever, because I want to actually enjoy it when I read it and not force myself through it. So I'm reading Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. It's been a long day. San Pellegrino, Clementine, the best one. I don't drink that much soda, but like that kind of soda, good. I just started a buddy read with Lexi from Alexander Roslin to read A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. So A Darker Shade of Magic is about Kel right here, and he has a magical red coat that can like turn into different coats when he just like flips it around, turns it inside out. It's a different coat. It's magic, let's not question it. And there are parallel Londons. So there's Red London, Black London, Grey London, and White London? Yes, there are 4 Londons. And they're basically parallel universes of each other. They're parallel Londons. And each of them, like a different thing has happened within that London. And there are different kinds of magic that are happening there as well. So Kel is a red traveler, and he travels between these Londons and can actually exchange information for the ruling people of those Londons, as well as exchange some artifacts on kind of like the black market, I guess. And things happen, as does in every book. But I don't want to spoil it for anyone, so we're just gonna leave it at things happen. Ow. Funny thing is, last year on my birthday, I bought this. And I started, where's the, there's the bookmark. It's a note card. Are you kidding me? I need to put a better bookmark in there. I started reading this last year on my birthday. I got halfway through. This was on the plane ride back from California to Washington. If anyone's ever driven, if anyone's ever been on a plane, if anyone's ever taken that route on a plane, it takes about like an hour. It's not a long plane ride. So to get this far while on the plane, like honestly, I'm so impressed with myself. It's very good. I just ended up not finishing it because that's when I started school and life slapped me in the face. So I'm buddy reading it with Lexi, and I'm planning on finishing this with Lexi before maybe the end of the month. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we're doing. Yeah. So I'm going to continue reading this, but not until after I finish Looking for Alaska by John Green. Okay, before you say anything, I read this, I think for the first time in high school, like 6 years ago, maybe longer. Oh gosh, it's so long ago. It's like 10 years ago. No, it's not 10 years ago. It was a while ago. So I'm almost done. This might look like it's on the halfway point, but actually because I have the 10th anniversary, the special 10th anniversary edition, most of the back stuff, like this much right here, this much is actually additional content. So there's like the introduction, there's a Q&A, and then there's deleted scenes from the original draft. So I am enjoying this very much. I enjoyed it when I read it the first time, but I was like a freshman in high school, so I couldn't really relate to all of the things. And I mean, I'm still a dork and a nerd, so I still can't really relate to a lot of the things, but like I can more, and like I've had more life experience now, so I've just been enjoying it a little bit more than I did the first time. And like it's a very fast read. It's only like 270 pages, but you digest it so quickly. So Looking for Alaska is about Miles, who hasn't had like a lot of friends while he's been in high school in Florida, and he decides to sign himself up for a boarding school in Indiana. I don't know, Culver Creek, somewhere in the middle of the United States. And that's where he meets his ragtag team of friends, and one of them is this girl Alaska, who is like super hot and like totally angsty and like kind of really mean sometimes, and like she fluctuates a lot with like different moods, but he totally falls in love with her. And then some big event happens, and everything before is written like before it happens, and then the section is after. And I've read a lot of John Green since, and like I listened to his podcast and everything, and I just know a lot about how this book came to happen, and it just makes it so much more meaningful. He wrote this like a little time after he was severely depressed and had to quit his job. That's when he started to go into therapy like every single day. And then he's just started writing this book, and like you can see so many elements of his life in this book. It's wild. Also, it is going to become a show on Hulu soon. So that's so exciting. Yes, I'm still reading Illuminae. I'm still trying. I swear I've gotten further than that. I have to listen to the audiobook and I have to read it physically because the format is so weird. Like, it's super cool, space people. If you watched my video with Jade on Jade Reader, you'll know that even though I'm reading this book, I can't even explain the plot to anyone because I don't even know what's happening here. It's not that I want to DNF it. Like, I enjoy it when I read it. I'm just so confused that it's really difficult for me to get through it. So clearly I am just slowly getting myself through reading right now because everything's hard for me to read. What's happening? So those are all of the books that I'm currently reading. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit the like or maybe the subscribe button if you want to see more of my fights. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye! I don't know. Catch you on the flip side.